What is up, Cycle Team Squad members? I had a few people message me on Instagram asking me how I go about putting the adjustability in the waist as well as the hem. That one looks kind of jank right now, but it's quite simple. All you're going to need is some 1/4-inch eyelets, elastic cording, and then a cord stop. They're super cheap. These ones are metal. You can get them plastic. I use both. You can also do these same exact steps without elastic cording and cord stops and just do like a drawstring. So basically like a shoelace. Pretty much the same functionality. It's just not something you can tighten and then have the stretch. So I have these absolutely insane in the membrane dance pants that are unfinished. And I'm going to be showing you on these pair. So I have the waistband sewn on, but not fully sewn, and then the hems are totally raw. So I have this nice little eyelet press that does these 1/4-inch eyelets, but you can buy an eyelet kit that uses just like a hammer for maybe $10. Same functionality, this is just a little bit quicker. For the waistband, I always like to put the eyelet right before the pocket, so you can put the cording. This one's kind of cut short, but it can just stuff right into the pocket nicely. So all I did on these pants that are unfinished is I marked in the middle right before the pocket, and I put that mark there so I know when I punch the hole, it'll be in the right spot. Now I'm just going to press my holes on both sides and add in the eyelet. So other than the fact that you can put in different attachments to this press for like buttons and whatnot, I would say one of the only advantages of this little eyelet press is the fact that you're not like banging a hammer, so it's much quieter. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. So that's how it looks on the waistband. I'm going to do the other side. Now that both of my eyelets are in on the waistband piece, I'm going to be ironing my hems a double roll before I mark where I'm going to put the eyelets on them. Now that my hems are fully ironed in place, I'm going to be doing the same thing where I mark and then press the eyelet, but for the hem you kind of have a few options. So if I marked right here, then the cording would be on the inside of the pants. If I marked out here, then obviously it would be on the outside of the pants. And then also you can decide to do 2 eyelets or just 1. For these pants, I'm going to be doing 2 eyelets, so 1 on either side of the outseam, and I'm going to be doing it on the outside of the pants. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to unfold this and then mark in the middle on the outside. So it's a 2-inch hem, so I'm going to go 1 inch up right in the middle. Now that it is marked, I'm going to press in my eyelets. I just want to make sure that the good side of the eyelet, yes, there's a good side and a bad side, is facing towards the outside. So the bad side will be on the inside. Now that all of your eyelets are in, you can just sew your pants up like normal before the final step. Once you've finished sewing up your waistband and your hems, grab yourself the elastic cording or your drawstring, put a little safety pin on the top, and you are just going to thread it through the entire channel of the waistband as well as the hems. And I'm going to be using the elastic or the cord stop. If you are using some sort of drawstring, that is unnecessary, but still would work. All said and done, this is how we are looking. So, got the elastic cording on the waistband, and then I just have like a long strand that I put into the pocket on both sides. And then on the hem, I just knotted it, and I have that little cord stop there, and this is how I did it on these pants. There are a few other ways to do it. You can do a single eyelet up here, but then have the cording go over here, and then you stitch it down so it's just like a little loop you pull. I honestly kind of like how it looks with the drawstring or the cording going into the pocket. And then if you go super wavy with the dance moves, you'll have a little like flying out action, which is kind of fire. And then same for the pants. Like I knotted it because it's kind of nice to just like pull on this knot. But if you wanted to put the ends of the cording into the hem and then have a little like loop to pull, do your thing. But that's the general idea of how to do it.